Shut the hell up. It's 5:59. I'm not really eager to be on. It's just that I had to take a break yesterday, for God's sake, man. You know, you push yourself to do. This is not easy shit. What I do, I don't prep. You know, I have deep breaths just before going on. And if I don't feel it, I'm not going to give you bullshit. Oh, there goes monetizing. I love ruining the monetizing of my YouTube videos almost straight up immediately. Why not? 1/13/22. A day in the year that you live in right now. Who the fuck cares? I don't know. 6 a.m. Get your asses up. I'm up. I've been up. What you up? The fuck? You want to sleep? Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. When the shit hits you, don't fucking say, I did not have a shot. No one told me that they were going to start shooting at each other. I didn't actually think they were going to start. No, fuck you. Don't ever say that. Don't fix your Hebrew mouth to say you didn't know shots are going to get fired. Don't fucking do it, all right? And you remember, here he was. Congress! 6 o'clock in the morning, waking you up every day, letting you know, hey, others slept through the beginnings of conflict too. You don't have to slumber. Wake the fuck up. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Are you ready? Are you ready for a news day? Are you ready for some commentary? Are you ready for a narrative? And I don't care about shit fucking up. You know why? It's all being recorded. So if shit fucks up, just carry on and just say, okay, maybe it went off. He'll fix it and it'll be up on YouTube and I can go there and watch whatever the hell he had to say. Because that's why I do this. Like, subscribe, share. Hit the notification button. Okay? Everybody okay? All right, it's only 6 o'clock. Wake the fuck up. Sleep out of your eyes. Get some damn coffee. It ain't nothing funny. This ain't no joke. This shit's for real. Let me tell you something, folks. I've discovered some shit this morning. I'm going to go ahead and say it so that we have it on wax. So that in case it's not being seen or being recorded, rather, on YouTube, I can just upload it. But this is important. In certain areas of flight and seaworthy ventures, there's a moment in time called the point of no return. We all are familiar with it. We're not stupid. If you got enough gas and you extend out beyond your ability to return safely, if the calculation is not correct, you will go. It's done. It's over. There's a certainty of a certitude, of an inevitability, of a finality that will occur. Point of no return. Consider it in your minds. Now, hold that thought! Here's the deal. This country is at a point of no return. There is no way out of what I am observing without conflict. There is only one alternative. And as I said in the TikTok video that precipitated this live, Merrick Garland does not have the temerity, the gonads, the gravitas, the gravel, the balls to do what has to be done. It's not going to happen. Now, if, caveat, by some miracle, if the stars align, if all things are good, and he stumbles upon the Doug Rice Show right here, this will be his only chance to receive the kind of consult he is currently being denied. The expert information and assessment of the situation with recommendation that may steer him clear of the train wreck I see him headed so pointedly and directly toward. Here is what I would say. Mr. Garland, here's what you must do. Arrest everybody. That's it. It's just 2 words, bro. Like, Black news. I keep it consistent. Just 100. Yeah, that's all. Look, you're going to have to, and I say this with all due respect, arrest everybody. See, if you do that, well, you might dodge a bullet, but you see, Merrick, I can see it in your eyes, baby. I can see the fear. I can see the uncertainty. It don't look good, man. You look like a fucking wet dog. For God's sake, somebody, optics, get in here. Can we do something with this? Can we do anything? Nothing? We can't do shit? No. What do you mean you tried? Did I see the last press oh my God, that was you trying? Well, no. So, short of that happening, and folks, it's almost like in kind to what Abraham Lincoln would have had to have done after defeating the South. See, they're not over that ass whipping they had to take back in the 1860s. Oh, the South is still warm about that circumstance. Oh, yeah, they don't like that shit. So they had sons and daughters and daughters and sons, sons and daughters and daughters and sons. And that's who the fuck we're dealing with. These are the clowns that avoided the fucking wars, slithered their way through history, and, well, today they're shaking their fists at the fucking air, claiming somebody's taking their goddamn country. Sons and daughters of the South. Yeah, those are the motherfuckers right there. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, they are in their fucking feelings. Right? All right. Good morning. Good start to the morning, I think. Yes, I think so. 6:07. Good opening, good narrative, good opening, good observation. I found some gems. Let me tell you something. I was cutting it close. You know, brother got to get hot coffee. Brother got to get his mind right. You know, take a puff of the smoker. Little substitute for the nicotine. Deep breaths. Focus, prayer, meditation, and 6 a.m. Well, between all that, I was neglectful of the subjects I might talk about and promised that as opposed to, just slapping shit on the walls and seeing what sticks, which was okay, but ended, marginal. We're back to the format. We're back to the original, the anchor that sucked you all in to the Doug Rice Show. Black news. 2-word search term, black news, anywhere. You're going to get probably the same results. Standard, Griot, Black American Web, yada, yada, yada. I pick that poignant headline that catches my eye. I don't read it, the news article, because I want to give you a fresh assessment of my observation. And sometimes I skewer it. Sometimes I elevate it, but always give you honesty. Because, well, that's what the fuck I do. We good? Okay. Oh! Shout out. How's everybody doing? Let me open up the damn browser. Love you, Streamlabs. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You would think that if I'm doing the live, if I'm making the recording, the chat would just open up. But no. You do it your way. Who am I to pay $20 a month for Streamlabs Pro and have to suffer into this? Can't be performed. Open it up over here. And good Lord, Tina, you okay? Girl, put the coffee down. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just seeing the Grand Rising all over the place. Grand Rising, China. Is that your way of listing everybody so I don't have to read up? That's cool. I'm just going. Trident, good morning! I think of a trident. You know, looking out. You gotta hold your breath and shit because associated with, you know, the whole Atlantic thing. And yeah, it just drift. Good morning, Tina. How you doing, Mackley Street? Christine Burr. Antoine Anderson. That's Courtney Adams. How you doing? D-Boss 71. Trident, I guess. Jake Biden. 2021. 2024. Hey, go get that. Jay Biden, 2024. I mean, it seems to be, I'm cool with him. He's cool. I'm good with B. I don't care. One as good as the other. There are facets to each of these gentlemen. Some good, some bad. You know, with Trump, mostly bad. With Joe, who the fuck knows? He's been around brothers for a long time. But still the 93 crime bill guy, so I'm divided. I just thought I'd give a little commentary within a commentary. Good morning, Jay Biden. Jason DeLong, Grand Rising. What have I missed? Nothing yet. The opening, little observation on their trajectory. The fact that in history, other societies have had within them individuals who sit quietly through those happenings around them, and they observe with curiosity. In the back of their mind, they know something's coming. Those that are driving the movement, of course, are driving it toward that happening, so they don't count. And not in the spectrum of observation, realization, and get the fuck up and do something about it, but more with a, oh shit kind of parlay, if you will. I'm just thinking of those people that were in pre-Civil War, pre-World War I, pre-World War II. Folks like me and you, folks that just kind of looked around and said, this don't look good. And there are those few that were able to thread the needle with their decisions and come out on the other end. Folks, I believe it's the folks that look at the long ball that have the greatest chance. And right now, you got to make a decision because this shit's going afoul. Now, they're all smiles and they're talking things out. Gee, I watch them every day. I love the ones that are talking. I do. Nice people. They're not going to do shit about the ones that are arming. And that's what's most disturbing. I think maybe I can count on maybe one or two of them on the talking side that might stand up and do something. But those on the doing side and the arming side, yeah, they're just going to roll through like a fucking lawnmower through fresh, wet grass. I think you're supposed to let the grass dry, right? Anyway. My point is, folks, there's no way out. Merrick's not going to arrest it. Listen, he's not going to do it. Okay, let me give you a number. Let's roll with a number. How many people that Merrick Garland is going to have to arrest to really end this? I'm going to tell you that number, and here we go. No less than 100,000 people will be going to jail and not coming out for about 5 years. That's the number. And I mean no less. In fact, the number could be as high as 1 million that need to go to jail for 5 years. Let's call it a cooling off period. Well, listen, go with me. Your name associated with this shit, in any respect, we'll call it the Kevin Bacon rule. 6 degrees of separation, motherfucker. Guess where you're going? Yes, you're being charged with the Bacon rule. 5 years. Yeah, we're just going to consider what you did. And we're going to take 5 years to at least think about that. Now, after the 5 years, we'll determine if you get time or not. But the 5 years is just to take you out of circulation for the safety of the people around you because you've lost your goddamned mind. So, we now have the bacon rule. And your bacon is cooked, motherfucker. Get in the fucking van. You'll be alright. You're going to the facility up in Alaska. 2 million people. It's like half full. You're going to have room, all kind of shit. We got volleyball. You know, the meals are good. We thought ahead, relax. You're going away. And let me tell you something, folks. I know that sounds as if I have some kind of solution. I don't. But that, Merrick, would be the only suggestion I see working. Otherwise, you're fucked. And Hebrews prepare for the arrival of the kingdom. Because they're not going to do that simple thing I just determined that they need to do. They're not going to do that. That would take, that's good. That's going to take a commitment that no one has. Maybe Xi. Maybe. But he's not here. He's not here. So he's not. No. White supremacy is interwoven into the fabric of this very country. The only way to get rid of it is to outlaw it and arrest it. And then, pretty much cancel race in general. Go back to nationality. You are a whatever American. Hebrews are Hebrews, and everybody shut the fuck up. That's it. Otherwise, you're done. You're finished. It's a wrap. It's over. So saith Doug Rice. All right. 6:16. Okay, that was good. I feel good. Everybody feel good? Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Oh, did I scroll down? I didn't, did I? Oh, damn. I'm sorry. All right. So, Antoine, how you doing? Grand Rising. Frappuccino. Yes, Tina, you're getting in line. I love it. That's how we do the show. Frappuccino, full of energy, a little jittery. I'm a little nervous, right? I love the caffeine. Who doesn't? Caffeine. That's all I got. That and smoke. That's it. All right, hit the like button. Tell me you like it. Show me you like it. This is the Doug Rice Show where you listen for crazy shit to come out of my mouth. But I make sense between it all. You guys follow. We also look up, whatever offers itself as the return in searching black news. And when we find those tidbits that make us get that goddamn grin off our faces, well, then we know we've hit pay dirt. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so Salut Shalom Bushcraft. Let me work my way up. Christine, Jason DeLong the first. Okay, Ank 9 Ether. I know the Ether, I know that. Randy Copeland. And the writing. Elias Xenon. Damn, what is that? Is that really Elias Xenon? That's deep, dog. That's like an element. Do you glow? I was just asking because it looks, that would be cool. I'd love to have you on. Give me some lighting over. I like the name. I'm just joking. Don't mess with me. Ricky Williams. And I think we're good. Okay, so. Yep, troll in the house. There are no trolls. Oh, I hope not. Well, I think Tina Ray has that. So, all right. So, folks, here we go. I found some gems, and I cut it right to the wire. I was getting ready, and I was thinking, man, am I going to have enough material? And then, something 59, I'm like getting ding, ding, ding. I'm like, oh, they never run out. Y'all tell me if something goes haywire. Thank you. All right, here we go. I'll be looking. Here we go. Okay, so Black News. What have we found today? Oh, take a sip of fucking coffee. Okay, so y'all know what I do. You know the bottom line, the least common denominator of why I do what I do. Because on January 6th last year, I figured the only recourse we have in really getting any kind of headway in unifying, even if it's just not physically, but just in a mental state. I don't know that we can ever just get together physically. I think the Most High has to be here for that. But if we get that goddamn grin off our fucking faces, let me tell you something. Alone, together, grouped, family, on a desert fucking island on the top of a mountain. Let me tell you, Hebrews, if you wipe that fucking smile off your faces in the showing of everyone expecting it to be there, you will have an eye-opening epiphany and experience that you have never been through in your whole life. And let me tell you something, the subconscious act of us smiling is something we need to break like a fucking bad habit. Listen to me, folks. Listen to me. Get somewhere. And let them see you walking about serious. Not mad, serious. Not looking. Not warm, not inviting. You understand? Like you have some place to go. Like you're a level-headed individual, representative of a level-headed individual group. Hebrews, royalty. I'm not talking about this arrogance. I'm talking about self-worth. For God's sake, the Creator has set you apart. There's absolutely no reason for you not to think well of yourselves and one another as you walk about this penal colony for Negroes. Now, you're probably going, damn, dude, what's wrong with you? When'd you get to the fucking first article? Damn, I'm sipped coffee. Well, that's what I'm preparing you for. Are you sitting down? Good. Let me throw this in the chat for you, so you can get where I'm at. You feel me? Whoa, buddy, here we go. Y'all go ahead and click on that or look at your screen. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Because once again, wow. So cute. White high school student gets in trouble over racist, quote unquote, if I was black, I'd be picking cotton sign. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. It's almost like I control the news and make it deliver. It's almost like I push a fucking button. My gosh! Really? Did you? You know what I do, guys. You know what I do. She created a sign. I need you to understand how time moves, man. I'm just the deliberate act in creating and preparing an apparatus that she may hold, be filmed doing so, and post. Dear God, the steps. If I put it on a fucking piece of paper, it would look interesting. I could create a PowerPoint out of this. And do you know the madness that you would observe in an individual doing this? What did you do? I'm almost of the mind that should be considered a mental illness. No, you did not. You did not buy paper, buy an apparatus to hold the paper on, stick the paper on, something to draw, write, some way of expressing yourself that cost you money, time, effort, planning, inclination, deliberation. No, you did not. If we were to calculate the amount of hours it took you to actually do this, compile it, put it together, execute it, my God, go straight to the crazy house. 5 years. You're out of circulation. That's insanity. No, I don't care. 8 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. I don't care that you're in high school. We have high schools in the facilities in Alaska. 2 million people is a lot of people. We're done. Racism is a mental disorder punishable of 5 years of re-education. Oh, you don't like that? I know, right? But you thought it. You thought it. And you like the idea. You like that I said it. I know. And though it is abhorrent, contrary to everything I'm sure you've been taught and stand for, since we know this will never happen, especially to white people. They'll never punish themselves. The only way out of this is conflict. Yeah. Yeah. Get over yourself. Because they're not. Let's read. I'm curious. A white high school student, makes a sign. And if I was black, I'd be picking cotton. Really, would you? Well, listen to me. Let's caveat that shit. I want to go ahead and just break that down like a fucking fraction for that student. See, you more likely would not. Now, let me tell you why. You see, you take that attitude with you. You just changed your color. Relax. So, first time somebody tell you to pick cotton, you might, and I mean you just might, you might look at them half somewhat disrespectful, maybe not knowing that meant your most certain and untimely death, resulting in just that, eliminating your deciding whether or not cotton was a profession you would choose or not to choose to do. So no, you wouldn't be picking cotton. More likely. I'm just reaching. Alright, so let's read it. Okay, fine, okay. Seriously, why is it always that same joke? It isn't cute, funny, or even clever. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Mr. Lindley from blackamericaweb.com. So, getting in trouble over the racist as hell. I wonder if this goes away if I go all the way up. Maybe that's what I gotta do. Nope, it just stays there. Report after report after report after report has told the same story. Clear, complicated, calcified high school or middle school student thinks writing slavery or otherwise racist references on a poster board when asking someone, often a black student, to a school dance is clever and funny. But they soon discover their actions are rightfully deemed racist as fuck. So they start crying white tears and feigning ignorance once they come under fire. Young Noah Crawley, a Riverview High School student, seems to not know about America's look at him there, folks, in all his glory. And you know, folks, now that we wrap it in him asking someone out to the prom, well, yes, someone go, please, please, if you would, gather young Noah up with his belongings, put him on the bus, the nice cooling off period on the way to cooling off, and take his crazy ass right on up to the facility, where he'll have plenty of time to draw and express himself with crayon, blue, and paper. Good morning! Yeah. Otherwise, young Mr. Crawley will more likely be involved somehow in the upcoming melee that's being so intricately and delicately planned in front of everyone. Again, steer clear. Wow. Racist, propompo. You ask a chick out to the prom, listen, bruh, you already gotta have to spend money, take your time, be nervous, all kind of shit, talk about what you're trying to get, Why try to complicate shit with trying to be cute and clever asking the chick out? Just ask the chick out, man. You know? Because here's the chill. I don't know, he didn't know this. The work begins after she says yes. Here. You can have that one. Moving on. Welcome to the Doug Rice Show. My name is Doug Rice. Doug Rice, the one and only. Now, that's not my actual name, not that whole cacophony of bullshit. I had to think about, you know, and I tried to change it to the Doug Rice Show, so youtube.com/the Doug Rice Show. It'll happen at some point once I go mainstream, which probably won't happen because I won't clean up my fucking potty mouth. Which is sad on one level, but fuck that on another. What? Alright. What's that? Oh, hit the like, subscribe, and share button. I know, right? And, you know, if you support me cursing at the camera, please use the links that will hopefully be somewhere locatable. And, you know, give until your heart breaks, until you feel the love emanate from yourself to me through the screen, or until you can just spare a few fucking bucks. Either way, I'm good. We good? Okay. Alright, so what's next? I got some good stuff here. And you know, now that I can kind of pick it and choose it. Oh, you know, I thought this was cool, man. I really did. Sydney put some life to screen on us. We did not know that. See this one right here? So, you know, the best thing about the movie Mr. Tibbs. Everybody knows the best thing about the movie Mr. Tibbs. And of course, that is when Mr. Tibbs expressed his disdain for having hands put on him and reciprocated in kind. Every black person in America who has watched at least that particular scene and felt the sincere and absolute satisfaction of such an act, replaying it over and over in our minds, knows what I'm talking about. So it's interesting that Sidney Poitier changed blackness in the eyes of a generation of black people, and he did so with me, absolutely. So tremendously esteemed by the black community for kind breakthroughs made as black actor in films, yada yada yada. There he is, without a fucking smile on his goddamn face, which I particularly enjoy. But this was interesting. He said, and I quote, once in the heat of night, we know, he recalled the movie just being all right until Poitier backhand slapped a white man. Moment of silence. Moving on. Once the white man slapped him and he slapped him back with no hesitation, I was like, wow, I had never seen that before, Washington said. I remember feeling surprised, but it made me feel good that he didn't take it. He had done many films before then, but that was the first one I saw, and I was his #1 fan after that. The fuck you were. But moving on, I'm just joking. So this guy, David Washington, he became a Sidney Poitier fan. You know, 11 watching it with his grandfather, I watched it with mine. Same thing happened. You bring that to life. You bring that screen to life. Hope I said it right. You know, we felt that. I don't know, you feel that. And it felt liberating to watch that. I watch it over and over and every day. And it was so appropriate, you know. And today, so many forget that it is within our right to defend ourselves. And I think most expect that we can't, but we can. But the best defense against having to defend ourselves is to not be in a position to have that happen. I mean, for God's sake. You know, you ever play Keep Away? It's not just a game anymore. But that, my friends, I like. I like that shit. Wow. Anyway, all right. So, welcome to the Doug Rice Show. Always remember that I'm somewhat here. I'm half here. I'm half. I don't know. Forget it. All right, here we go. Shalom, shalom. Darrell Sellers, that's a new name. Sheepdog, that's a new name. Kings and Queens, Q1A, Grand Rising. How are you? Trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. All right. Antoine Johnson, there you are, sir. My silver, I believe, yes. I did send you something. I'll send more if I need to, and I stay as raw as possible, and only in the context of not holding back what needs to be said amongst Hebrews. Let me explain. I thought about this as well. There are all kinds of Americans. All kinds. And I'm not saying, I'm not embracing that particular. What I'm saying is that they all have this ability to maintain that separateness and the identifyingness, the identifiability of where they came from. And each has that, except us. Each is proud. There are associations and societies with prefaces that range from Italian to Greek to Russian to French to, I could go around the world with all the prefaces on buildings across this country. Folks pouring in and out of those buildings, within those buildings, saying all kinds of great things about their great history and past. We go to church, or our past stops at the door of the United States. And some are content with that. I am not. It looks odd. From the outside, now that I am outside, to look at Black America and the pride Black Americans take in being Black in America with all the history behind it, to see them start and wear that red, white, and blue and announce it, pronounce it, it just to me looks like an oddity because there's nothing before that, and they're happy with that. And they overlook the fact that if you wish to take pride in this country, you'll start with your place in it here, not in any others. And that circumstance is possessive only of Negroes. And I find that odd. So when I see one of us dressed in red, white, and blue, waving the flag, I wonder if they consider our origins. I wonder if they understand that we came here in chains. It's not a good look. Can't be. They want to erase that look. The optics and all. How can any of us do that and not at least consider it strange? Everyone else's history begins before the United States. Interesting. All right. So I just thought I'd throw that in, out, whatever. I'm cool with that, though. Just take with pride and whatever you want. All right, here we go. Caveat. Satire. It's shit like that. How's everybody do it? Nobody getting your fucking feelings. That's not going to end well. Trust me when I tell you. It's just probably not the best place to be when you're sitting here looking at the Doug Rice Show live. Don't be in your fucking feelings. Don't do that. All right. What's next? Good morning. 6:38. We're clipping along. How did I miss this? No idea how I missed this, folks. It almost, it kind of disturbs me. Wow. Or did I miss it? I don't know. Maybe I didn't see the photos, or maybe, I don't know. But we're not going to miss it now. So you guys take a look at this one. Bear with me. I'm straightening stuff out here. So we got mom fatally shot in the same spot where her 14-year-old son had been shot. Killed through. What the? Wait. Look at that. Those are members of the royal family. They got a moment of silence when one of them drops, and it's all over the news. I didn't hear anything about these two. I didn't hear anything about this prince. nor did I hear anything about this queen. Nor would have I ever surmised that they both lose their precious royal lives in the same spot 3 days separate. I guess I read that not for the shocking impact of the story, the sadness. Delisa Tucker and her son, looks like Kevin Tucker, Chicago, shot and killed, murdered in the same spot 3 days apart. It's not just that, it's the fact that we don't crawl up in arms. There's no endless reporting. It's not slathered all over media to the extent that you nearly want to vomit the facts over and over, as if it were someone not of this particular demographic association. I mean, what's going on? A kid and his mom lost their lives, and like, I'm just missing it. I didn't see it on national news. I didn't see an alert on my phone. I mean, it didn't break news, which I would have seen because I'm all over that. It's just but now I need to, in perspective and in just referencing, had these two looked just opposite to their look here, and that had happened, the world would have come to a screeching goddamned halt. Still grinning? I mean, think of it and know it's true. Try not to delve too much into the thought. I know that it's a little, but really, if a mother and a son murdered 3 days apart in somewhere middle America, dear God, the stoppage of the earth. Everybody would have got whiplash. We'd have been fucked up so bad. Oh God, what was that? Oh really? Oh damn. Oh, but I'm lying. And you know what's fucked up is everybody, you thinking, and what's fucked up is that as I'm saying it, you know it's true. Isn't that fucked up? Isn't that fucked up? As I'm saying it, you know it's an absolute 100% certainty. There is no lie. Lie meter, 0, not even moving the fucking needles. Stop. And what's fucked up is I gotta sit here and rail on about it and pray somebody says something to somebody. What's going on? Well, you just don't give a fuck. Is that it? Who doesn't give a fuck? Who doesn't give a fuck? Really? I mean, if I could do something, I would, right? If you could do something, you would, right? Aren't there people that could do something about this? No? Are you sure? Just the circumstance. Let's change the players. Tell me how much heaven and earth would have been moved. I wonder. Sad, but true. Sad, but true. So, wow. Like I said, I tend to think at least I have something to offer, and that's about as good as it gets. But when I come across shit like this, I wonder, are there unseen forces just moving the pieces my way? Because here's one. Take some fucking coffee. You want it? Take some coffee. Take some coffee. 15 minutes? Take some coffee. Me. Take some coffee. Sit down. Turn your volume down. Here we go. So, let me tell you. I always suggest, I recommend that you read at least some of the things that I put on this show. This one, folks, is pay dirt. This makes the grade. This passes Doug Rice muster. You ready? Let's go. All right. Oh my God, I might have to fucking stand up, man. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to contain myself on this one. So Emmett Till, so here's what you decide to do. Here's your thinking, right? Okay. So here's what you want to do, Senate, right? You want Emmett Till and the mother of Emmett Till, Mamie Till Mobley, put some fucking respect on their names. To be posthumously awarded the Congressional Gold Medal by the Senate. Oh, really? Whose bright idea was this? Somebody thought that perhaps, I don't know, maybe it was a good idea. Open that wound. Let's have a fucking ceremony. You know what? It's almost an anti-celebration of your fucking work. You know? I mean, you're gonna award him a medal? Posthumously, are you? I tell you what I want. I want you to buy the biggest fucking high-def, most expensive TV on the fucking planet. I want you to blare a photo of Emmett Till's remains. How you fucks left him. And I want that beamed in a high definition color for the duration of the goddamned ceremony. And I don't want you to speak. I don't want to hear your fucking voices. Don't you say a goddamned word. You have one of us, of our choosing, narrate what your sorry, pathetic asses are doing. We don't even want to look. And we don't want them to be kind as they describe the pathetic gesture of emptiness you voted to expel on the memory of your fucking madness. That's how I'd like it done. You want to give out awards? You want to do it after motherfuckers are dead, do you? If you don't mind, the woman who accused Mr. Till may still be shockingly alive. During the ceremony, I request the use of either Elon Musk's or Mr. Jeff Bezos's spacecraft. I would like her to be in space, outside the atmosphere of the very fucking planet, during the entire ceremony, as a condition of accepting your fucking bullshit. Her coming back is optional. How dare you? You want to give a medal, do you? Take the medal, put it around her neck, and... Okay. Still grinning? You still think shit's funny? I need you to understand. Somebody discussed that. The very discussion about doing such a thing is abhorrent. It's foul. It's offensive. It's a fucking insult. Every fucking word surrounding the idea of doing this thing, my friends, was like cursing out my mama. You understand? Every moment, every hour, every minute, every fucking expression of this as an executable possibility needs to be stricken from the record. How dare you? No, we don't want your fucking medals. My God, you'll give a medal, but you won't hold the chick accountable who actually caused the death. That is like, why don't you hack up a loogie collectively? The great American loogie. And why don't you just spat it right between Negro's eyes, giving us a medal for dying? Because that's what you're giving the medal for. You understand that you're giving Emmett Till a medal for being murdered. Well, happy day. We get medals for that now. I didn't know that. They're handing out medal. Shit, not just any medal. Fuck! Congressional Gold Medal by, of all motherfuckers, wrinkled, old fave fossils from the 50s. Gonna give you a medal. Half these motherfuckers was alive when it happened. Are you joking? Or do I need to, what's happening? Are you still smiling? Come on, smile. Crack one for me! You thinking about this now, huh? Yeah, huh? Oh, that hit different, don't it? What did you think Mitch McConnell was doing? What did you think Mitch McConnell was doing when Emmett Till died? Look it up. What do you think? Don't drop your coffee. Stop. It's okay. It's just Doug Rice. It's just Doug Rice coming at you a million miles an hour, just making you think, but just fucking you up, huh? You okay? You okay? Don't get mad. Stop shaking. Stop shaking. I know I shake too from time to time. That's why I smoke. That's right. Get it all out. That's right. Everybody's yelling. I can hear you yelling. I hear you yelling at the screen, screaming at the circumstances. It's all right. Calm down. Calm down. I get it. Yeah. See, when you look at it, when you pick it apart, when you dissect it, when you break it down to its least common denominator, piss you the fuck off, don't it? You want to give a medal, do you? Please don't. Don't give us a medal for being murdered by you. Don't do that. I mean, there's insult, there's injury, there's adding, but don't do that. Keep your fucking medal. Doug Rice! With opinions aplenty, I know, but give me a fucking break. I'm sorry, give me a break. I'm not going to stand for that one. Fuck you. I don't care. I don't care. All right, so, 6:53. We're making good time. Oh my goodness, really? Is this new news? A 4-minute read and everything? Well, let's take a look at it, shall we? Welcome again to the Doug Rice Show. I am, in fact, Doug Rice. Hope you're keeping up. I hope everyone can see me. If not, well, we're fucked, but I'll just post the video. This is too good to erase. I hope everybody, and remember, folks, I'm trying to just keep it going. You guys, Tina Ray is here to keep up. She knows my thoughts, right? Knows because she listens to me enough, and she's just generally sick of me. But it's okay. Eventually, I'll pay her. Okay. All right, so what is this? Every time I look at some bullshit about stats, listen to me. You know what? I don't know what bothers me more about the statistics. Listen, watch. I don't know about the researcher. Goodson killing reflects disturbing statistics, excuse me, about black men and police. Well. Who, a researcher? Hey, Goodson killing, it reflects disturbing statistics about black men and police. I mean, now, I don't know what irks me more. Is it the fact that you don't really need to delve into the, all the dynamics and the numbers and whether or not we know what the fucking stats say? But is it that's bothering me, or is it the fact that somebody made some money on this shit and didn't even call me? I mean, I'm a lead broker. I'll do some calling. Listen, opinions. I'll get the surveys. This is simple shit. Oh, it does reflect this. What statistics are there? 9 times out of 10, you liable to get killed if you pulled over by a racist white cop. I'll provide that $10,000 a month. Let's do that shit. That's what it bothers me. Researcher. That alone tells me money was made off bullshit. You know what we need to do? We need to investigate whether black people are truly discriminated against. And we also need to examine if police murder black people at just a high rate in general. I think that's worth at least $1 million grant to some company. Sure. What the fuck? All right. 6:55. Okay, looks like, let me see here. Okay, so I'm going to end with this one because I was like, all right, so dude, what is wrong with you, right? Okay, this one kind of had me back a little bit. I was like, dude, are you serious? You did that? I mean, come on, bro. We're better than that. I mean, we got a little bit more sense than that, don't we? So here's the deal on this one. So NFL Geno Smith told officer that he had a little penis syndrome during a DUI arrest. Now, here's a problem. When we talk about DUI and we talk about alcohol, we talk about loosening of the tongue and telling the truth and exposing insecurities and shit that's on your fucking mind. Now, I gotta tell you, folks, I've never been pulled over for a DUI because I don't drink. But imagining having had drink and understand people that do drink, I would say that at the point in time you get pulled over and you're somebody famous and you've been drinking and you've been driving and you're out and about and you're how did the conversation go to the officer who's just doing his job? Well, how did tiny dicks come into the fucking foyer? Where's your mind at, drunk and driving with dick on your mind? Listen, it's not about an accusation. It's more or less an observation of, dude, the people are looking at it going, wait, what? He stopped? He said it's just cussing out. You stopped because I'm black. You could have went anywhere. You could have went in any direction. Yeah, motherfucker. Fuck you. But you just went to, the argument was, you have a tiny dick. I mean, the officer is like, I'm sorry. I smell the alcohol from here, sir. Penis aside. Well, could you just breathe in this, please? What the fuck is this? You okay? All right, so I thought that was interesting. Seahawks aside, and I know he can. He's gonna have to deal with that, but he needs to just be less expressive. He has a little bit more control over his expression. Until then, he needs to perhaps not speak. Oh! All right, so I hope everybody has enjoyed the show. My name is Doug Rice. I try to come every 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 p.m., and give you the best kind of expression of what I observe and what I share with you. I do not foment any kind of action. Fuck that. Sit the hell down. Chill. Relax. Watch what they do. Better than that, I'll just say, I don't think you got to do a damn thing. Wait for the kingdom. I'm going to do a show on the kingdom, no news. I'm going to do a show on the most prime and important topic that Hebrews need to pay attention to. And, I think it's important not to stay in your lane. My lane is not about quoting scriptures, preaching, there are people that do that. And God bless them and thank you. For me, I kind of have a little perspective on shit only because I want you to wake the fuck up. I mean, there's a time and a place for prayer that's usually in a closed room, your hat on men, and praying to the Creator in private where no one sees so that Creator might reward you openly. Maybe. He's getting thin on that shit. He's busy. A lot of things I would love to put in perspective. Our relationship, all the things that reflect from the unseen to this. You guys have seen it, but maybe you haven't heard it lately. And so I might give an hour to doing that. I do appreciate everyone being here. Let me do the shout outs now that we're done with the news. And I hope the news entertains you, for God's sake, because, you know, everybody knows this is, and I have to say this for protection, this is satire. Right? Glazed in truth and honesty, you know, and straightforward observation and uncut motherfucking, you know, information. I appreciate everyone support, everyone being here. Tina Ray is the moderator who's doing a great job. And for God's sake, folks, you know, it's what is it, Wednesday, 7 o'clock in the morning, and you know I do an hour show and that's it. That's what we do. I gotta stop doing the get the goddamn grin off your face. I think that's hurting my voice. So we'll not do that. But I'm sure you understand that if you do get it off your face, you're going to see a response from those that are used to you having it on your face. And that response is going to reinforce you keeping it off your face. That was better than get that goddamn grin off your face, which I did happen and managed to work in anyway. All right. You guys have a wonderful morning. Thanks for tuning in. See you this evening at 6 p.m. Bye-bye.